What the fuck?
What?
89.
Recording started. Hey,
What's
do
89?
the deep voice, man. Do the deep voice. He's gonna
The radio voice?
No.
know this.
No, I got a motherfucking voice.
Oh.
That sounds a little.
This is
That's
the voice.
That's the one.
That's the one I fucking love.
It sounds even funnier if I use it.
So if you had to approach a girl at the bar with that voice, what's your pickup line?
Come on now.
They just got to think. You don't have one just ready?
But you have that voice. You have to keep that in mind.
Let Brandon tell us his. Go ahead, Brandon. Just talk into it.
Oh,
Can you reach him with it?
Yeah. Oh. I don't have one.
Do you have an ugly boyfriend?
Give me that. Give me that.
Do you want one? You know me, I like to get into the barrel white, baby, please. Baby, please. What you crying for? What you crying for? You was mad. Nothing's gonna go wrong, baby. How you doing over there, mama? You looking pretty sweet today, mama.
I love it. Do the high
Ooh.
voice. Do the high voice for
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Hey there.
Hey girl, you trying to hang out? Trying to Netflix and chill, dog? You know, you trying to get some snacks and fuck.
You know she's recording that right now. She's recording.
Yeah, that'll probably make it in.
That's probably gonna make it in.
All right, Mal, hit it.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back, Universal Off the Rails podcast, episode 89, our first ever 89th
89!
episode of season 3.
89.
Woo!
Damn, man.
Coming to you pre-recorded from the Coldwell Banker Home Sale Realty Studios here in beautiful Grafton, Wisconsin. And if you're
Beautiful.
looking to buy a house, maybe sell your house, maybe you want to be a person that buys and sells houses, well, call Roy at cbhsr.com or 414-235-0763. Call him 3 a.m. He don't care. He'll be up.
No, email him at
Or-
3 a.m. Don't call him.
You can call him at 3 a.m.
Don't call him at 3 a.m. Come on.
Like, I'm at Potawatomi
Listen,
anyway. Just,
listen.
you got to get me out of
We
here.
don't want to lose our one sponsor, man. Don't call that man at 3 a.m.
Roy will sell you a house at 3 a.m.
Call him and say, I need a house tonight.
Right
Don't
now.
I
have
got one for you.
I need a
Cold.
haunted house.
All right, this week we
Wait.
are back with Brandon Wein. Woo! Got it right that time.
Brandon, you got a middle name?
Frederick.
Frederick, nice.
It's my
Is
gra-
it spelled German, like with the
It's
ACH?
F-R. So I just got my new license and they always spelt it wrong, but it's Fredric. It's my grandpa's name.
Nice.
Oh.
They're
Cool.
Germans. They love German
Yeah.
stuff.
Vine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we found our next security guard. Free country, end of the Simpsons, easiest passwords. Hogging, bucket list man update. Beer River, 69 isn't funny anymore. Goat
What?
face text, rent the hitman story, haunted house testers, and
Sex robots.
not just sex robots, the Harmony 3.0 sex robot with self-lubricating vagina.
Oh,
Just in
boy.
time for
Ooh.
Christmas.
That sounds expensive.
Nice. That sounds fancy. 69 is always going to be funny.
No, we
Always.
got that story.
Wait. You said the end of The Simpsons?
Yep,
No.
how it's gonna end.
Is it ending?
They re-signed for just 2 more years now.
Isn't it the longest running?
Probably. So
Probably.
I haven't watched it for years, but I hate to think of it ending.
I know.
Do you watch The Simpsons?
No, not often. I mean, I've seen a fair
Yeah,
amount.
I haven't seen any like
I've seen
in
a fair
5
amount.
years. I don't think.
Yeah.
Family Guy I'll still watch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, I got our next security guard. Bam.
Oh boy,
Look at this guy.
he's ready.
Tell me he don't look like Blade.
I was just gonna say that. He's like all decked out to the nines with
He's
like
got a samurai sword. He's
that's.
got a big buck knife.
He's not
gun.
just cosplaying Blade.
No, this is your security man.
Where is this? Florida?
He's
All right.
wearing a duster.
Yeah, and a duster with the boots.
He's
got
the
knee pads.
He's got a pistol scope. How do you use a pistol scope?
My thing is
You look through it.
Like this, though? Do you hold it close? to
out
your
of
face?
everything he's preparing for, why is the only body armor he has for his knees?
Knee pads, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he's got nothing else going on.
Because
as
he's
far as
got the
armor.
cross,
Yeah.
dude.
His
That's
pecs,
all the
his
armor he
pecs are the
needs.
fucking armor he needs.
He
Yeah.
might have injured his knee.
Wait, where does he work security?
He looks like Michael K. Williams a little bit.
Whatever.
Naruto.
Not an exit. He's there to guard that. Don't come out this door.
Yep.
I don't see a badge. I swear he's got to be like
Is that
it's a
money?
band
dressed
right
up
there.
for
Is that
Halloween.
money? That
I
looks
guess
like
there
a
is.
dollar sign.
Well, something agent.
Oh, okay.
Not an exit, and then they have.
I mean,
like
I
a-
wouldn't mess with
mop
him.
bucket.
Nobody's
A mop
nobody's questioning that guy. If
No.
he says it's over, you're leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't even holster the scope pistol.
He's got a scoped pistol.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh
I
my!
want a list of everything he's got on that utility belt because that is packed.
He's got another pistol there.
I wish he was just wearing Skechers at the bottom of that.
Not
Oh, yeah, there
combat.
is a
Yeah.
sword going off the other hip
He's Batman.
right there.
Sword and a big ass knife. That's just a big knife.
When he's got a walkie-talkie and a
With a-
something else around his neck.
Is that a pistol grip knife?
Ryer's calling it right now.
Go on, put her on.
You want me to
No.
put her on?
Yeah.
Yeah, put her on. Put her on. Stick her on.
Ryer, you're on the podcast right now.
No, wait, sorry. Okay.
Oh, you
No,
are.
no,
Hey,
no.
hey, hey, what's
Hey.
up, Ryer?
Okay.
We
bye.
want
I'll
to
talk to you
say
later.
hi. That's all. It's no
All
big
right,
deal.
bye, Ryer. We did a mic one night, and it was just everybody was just doing impersonations of Ryer, and it's just everyone going, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." Like she comes over
That's
to,
that Midwest nice.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, she apologized for being early, and I was like, "No, it's
No,
You
just-
never do that.
that."
Sorry, I got here too early.
She's
You weren't
sweet.
even there.
Yeah,
She's a sweetheart.
no, she's awesome.
We
All right.
love her.
So here's another visual, but we'll try to make it audio friendly here. Here's a guy that I really started rooting for. It's a
Thornton
police
Parkway
chase
almost
that's
was
mental.
caught by the officers. They were trying to join the highway. Goes southbound on Peoria. Here on Peoria, dives
Okay, so
around. Look
he's
there
in
at 64th
Illinois.
Avenue. Nearly hit some other cars. And this is where I thought he was going to get caught. He ended up in a little parking lot area here
Nope.
that is really a no man's land near about 69th
Nice on
Avenue.
that curve.
He decides
Now he's
to
taking
go
it
up into the
off-road.
grass over the curb
So
there. And
69th
you can see there's
Avenue,
no
Molly.
restrictions right through the little fence and then down the embankment and onto I-76. So that's how he was able to escape the side
Yep.
streets and then get back up
He
on the
went from
highway.
69
This is where
to
he was going on
76.
I-76 for a while,
He's good.
stopped.
Did it say what they were
This is where
chasing
he
him for?
But
carjacks
he's
that
doing a
family,
Grand
the-
Theft
the
Auto.
couple. He
He
gets
switched
the
cars.
driver's
And now
door
he's
open,
switching van.
gets the driver out. The passenger,
was a
she
pretty
jumps out of the
smooth
car
switch
right
out.
now and then goes
Oh,
to the
no, he
side. And this
stole
is
their
when he has
car.
that gold
Mhm.
minivan and then drives away, back going the wrong way on I-76,
Yeah, what's
nearly
that?
Wait,
hitting.
he just
Look
pulled
at
up
that,
in front of that
semis,
car and they
police
stopped
officers,
and
they
he
try
just
to get the stop
booted him
sticks
out of
out
it?
and throw it across the highway. But unfortunately,
he had a
they
gun?
missed and he almost
know.
missed hitting a few cars.
I don't know.
This is later on after he drove on
He might have had a
E470
belt
after he
with a lot
hit
of
that
shit
state
on it.
That's
trooper.
okay.
He now tries to get
He's
out
done.
of the car and
The
tries to
car's still
carjack
moving.
that guy in the
He went back in the car.
in the BMW. He
Now
then
he's
bumps that
ramming these
black car,
guys.
He's in
hits
full
this
on
lady. This is
panic
the
mode.
next car that he carjacks when he just got off of Peoria, just south of E470.
Doesn't he realize
He
there's
pretends
drones
that, hey,
following him?
I just hit you.
It
I'm in
doesn't
an
matter.
accident. What's
That's
going
when he's
on?
having fun.
And he gets up to the
And now he goes
woman's
up to
door. He
another
opens
car.
it up and then rips her out, throws her to the ground, and then takes her car.
Takes another
And then
car.
continues
I'm
on
my
his,
last
sorry.
one
his
was
wild
beat up.
chase. I was scared right
Brand
there. I
new.
thought, let it go. Just let the car go. Don't go chasing after the car.
This is
I'm
Grand
sorry,
Theft
He then
Auto.
comes into the intersection
If
right
I've
here
stopped and the
at
dude gets out
Peoria
of the car,
and
I'm
Lincoln
gonna keep
Avenue, where he
going.
causes that accident. The car is undrivable.
like
He
you
jumps
did
Now
out.
he needs another
Almost
one.
trapped. He
Car that
wanted to get
handles
into
that
that car
well.
there and take it
Oh.
again,
Oh my
but he was
God!
unable to because
He
of the
just got in
Douglas
another
County
accident.
deputy there. And now
Coat's
he's on
falling
foot,
off.
running through the front yard of
Now
that
the cops
bank.
are
He goes
after him.
around the bank bank, slips and falls on the
How many
snow,
cars
loses
has
his
he
jacket,
destroyed?
and eventually goes
This is
over to
bringing
a
up
fence
bad
where he
memories
can't
for
get
me.
through
He
anymore.
actually,
And this is where the officers
seen what-
eventually get him
what he
without
did
any
to,
other
like, do
resistance, which
this?
was thankful news.
No.
So a very scary chase that
ripped,
lasted
the tags off
about
the pillows.
45 minutes
Yeah.
or so this morning. And
See,
thankfully, it didn't
They
turn out
finally
worse
got
than
him.
you
it
know
could have.
what?
As
10, 20 years ago, you'd have gotten away with this and he'd have been gone.
Yeah, but they were
But now we
locked on
got
with a drone.
the
you're done.
drones and the, yeah.
Well, this brings up some bad memories for me because this very thing happened to me. This happened to me worse. And the police were chasing me, and I thought I was going to die, I swear. And then I fucking woke up and I was like, woo! Woo! Oh my God, my heart was pounding. I was like, that shit was a dream.
You were Grand Theft Autoing it?
I don't know,
in your
man,
dream?
but like I have dreams like that sometimes. And I was glad to wake up.
See,
And I was like, oh, that actually happened, man. I was freaking out.
this is why video games are so bad. This guy might have been like sleepwalking and just thought he was playing Grand Theft Auto, you know?
That's
Oh,
true.
jeez. What do you go through? 3-4 cars, and then a long ass foot race.
Well, and I lost track. The one where he got out, got in the other car, got in an accident, and hit that other car too. So that's
Yeah.
that's a
So
lot.
how much time do you think he's going to get for that?
Oh, he's out on bail probably.
At least no one got
It was
hurt.
in
It
Illinois.
looks like.
He's
Well,
out. Right?
While we're on the subject, the 3 people that beat me and stole my car.
Yeah.
The one guy that they caught.
I heard
with
it
my
was
car-
one small lady. Is who they found.
The one guy,
5 years, right?
5 years, but it's going to be 2 years actual, and then 3 years of
Yeah.
probation. He's got to do rehab and a few other things. But
There you
okay.
go.
But the other 2 are still at large, able to do whatever so
Yeah.
hopefully karma will get their ass.
Hmm.
But yeah, 5 years.
Right. You ever get this mad? This guy says it's a free country, threatens a TSA agent's life, throws what is that? Strips naked and masturbates.
What is a checkpoint
Stanchion. The
Stanchion.
stanchions are like the things that they,
Oh yeah, I was gonna buy them for the
they
stage.
put the ropes around them to
Stanchion.
they hold the ropes.
Notice how I just didn't know what the fuck that was and skipped over it.
Strips naked and masturbates.
Yep. That's how pissed off this guy got at TSA right there. Have you ever been so angry? The only thing you can think to do is just
Get
jack off at the person. Just get
and
naked.
jerk off.
You think he took his socks off too?
I mean, that's real serious.
I
if
mean,
you're
I would
taking your
hope
socks
so.
off,
That's
too.
real silly looking jerking off with your socks on.
Well, it is
I mean,
airport
if you're
floor.
gonna come,
I mean, you got to
perfect
take the
thing
shoes off to get the pants off.
You got to
so.
come in your
Oh, yeah.
sock and
I-
then you clean
I
everything
would just
up.
hope that he would come on that wall, that thing that swerves around you, so somebody would have to wipe it up. One of those people that grope you.
Oh, the one that
You know,
the metal detector.
No, the one that like sweeps around you.
Oh,
and
yeah,
takes
there's
the
like a
image, just
loop.
through
Oh.
the clear wall. It just
The one that shows under your
that
clothes,
he
like the
stood right
yeah.
on those
the
those-
X-ray.
The foot part?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and you got your hands up
Yeah.
like this.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I forgot to take my belt off when I went
no.
through that thing.
Yeah,
And they pulled me off of it. I'm going to tell you what,
they don't
they
mess around.
felt me up for
Yeah.
real,
Mhm.
for free.
Mhm.
Seriously, guys went all up in my shit, man. I'm out in public
Oh.
for free.
Well,
Do you-
I had jeans on that had the detailing on the back pocket, and that was metal, and it set off the alarm, and then I had to get
Molly always gets
Searched.
pulled aside and searched for some reason.
Taking her
Yeah.
to an airport is a nightmare.
They
Well,
let this guy go through and they pull her aside.
yeah every time,
Twice in
Every
the
single
same
time.
trip.
when
You
we
know-
came home from Jamaica. Yeah, twice.
You know what Barb's theory is about that?
What's that?
The lead in her ass is setting off the alarm.
Yep. Because she's so fast at doing something like getting us pie.
It's
Before
funny.
the show, I was like, how about you
I was
cut it
setting
up?
stuff up, and I was like, okay, I'll do it. And then we
Listen, I don't
started the
think it was-
show.
I don't think
And then
it
as
was
soon as
bad.
I came over here, I started cutting it up. I
What do you
didn't know.
think of that?
You know what you
desk?
could have done? You
Did
could
see
have.
yourself there.
You know what you could have done, Tom? You could have rearranged the hot seat topic so that it wasn't the very first damn question, and then I would have had time to cut them all.
You should be prepared. Like every time I ask you to do something, that's the next thing.
Well, she
Procrastinator.
Dude, she does. She looks out for you. She takes care of the whole thing. Would you just give her shit? It's part
No,
of
Did
it.
you get your pie?
Yeah, the pie. I thought
Eventually,
it
yeah.
was, but it's fun to give her shit and
For sure.
threaten that we have. Can we put you on the short list? How do you think you would enjoy sitting?
He says, "Hell no."
He's like, so y'all can abuse me? Yes, you're a man. You can take it.
Oh my
God,
gosh.
now I'm in trouble.
So how do you think the Simpsons should end? Because they revealed plans for the last episode.
Why would they do that?
I'm going to show you, but what do you think?
I would
it's gonna
assume
be?
they did that because they want to get because everyone's always upset about endings of shows, especially
Mhm.
big shows. So if they feed it to people, they probably can get their initial
I
response. and then
have
know
an
if
They're
they
just
change
trying
it.
to hype it up
Okay.
too, and
I think how it should end. Do you want to?
Go for it.
I think how it should end. It said the last episode should be showing them as adults.
Okay.
They've
finally,
grown
for
up.
one time,
Well, I think they've done something like when
Yeah,
Lisa
they
ran
might
for
have, yeah.
president, like a future thing.
yeah.
But like showing them as adults, like they're going through their lives and just kind of have like a holiday or a family reunion where they all get together with their families and stuff like that. It's like it's enough, you know.
So
I
what,
don't want it to be bad. I don't
That's
want
okay.
it to have a
What-
bad ending.
what they plan to do is on the last episode, I think they went to a carnival, they said.
Is that the Seven Dwarfs?
Hold on.
That's two of them.
I believe the first episode has them going to a carnival or
The very
going
first
to a
episode?
Christmas pageant in the
Okay.
very first episode.
Okay.
So the last episode is them like going to the Christmas pageant. Like it's on a loop. The last episode just starts the first episode.
Yeah.
Like the exact same episode?
So it
It's
like
like,
never ends. It's not going to be the exact same episode. It's going to like
Yeah, it's
end
gonna
at
complete a
them
cycle- a circle.
going
Oh.
to the Christmas pageant.
that's like Mac Miller's last two
It's
albums.
like an endless
yeah.
wheel of time.
Yeah.
He looped them. He
See
looped
what I
them,
did
so
there?
if you play them, the last note, which doesn't make sense to the song, leads into the first note of the first song. And
Okay.
His album's called Circles, so that's
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
You got to play it on a loop for it to make sense.
I guess. Yeah.
Sure.
That's how our show is as well. You got to play it on a loop.
Yep.
Yeah, play it on a
We
loop,
need
see what
more-
happens.
We need more listeners.
There you go. 100,000 hour loop.
There's hidden messages in every loop.
All right.
And have your family watch this episode
Yeah.
and the last one.
Here we go. I thought this was kind of funny. Some of the top.
Then I'll have
Uh,
to hear my dad give me preach to me about being late too.
Right?
So,
He'll
yeah.
probably say, that guy knows exactly what I'm
No,
feeling.
my parents definitely told me that. So I
And you still never listen.
Oh,
you
no.
don't listen.
I normally do.
What do you think the top password is?
Password.
It's up
One-
there.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. I would say 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
Or their middle name or some shit like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
That's pathetic.
And then password is number 5 though.
Query.
QWERTY.
QWERTY.
1,
Yeah.
1, 1, 1.
1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
The
okay.
name of the keyboard.
One of my previous managers in
Some of these
IT
are
wanted
kinda funny.
everything to be like end in 007 and then what he called bang, which I've never heard of an exclamation point referred to as bang before.
Oh,
But he would go, "It's 007 bang." And I'm like, "What the hell?" And I'm
Well-
typing out bang.
I have some passwords like at work that you can't use an
Let's see.
exclamation point, and
all
some of
sevens
them
comes at 30.
go for 90 days. Some of them go for 45. Some of them for 30. So they're like
Yeah.
all different
Does
cycles.
this make sense?
And then if I take a 3 or 4 day weekend, I fucking forget half.
That's
of
why
them.
you get a password manager that
No, I made
keeps
I
all
made a
this.
Word
Check out number
document.
38.
yeah.
But I gotta-
Dragon?
Number 38 is just dragon.
Oh, I
that
like
many
it.
people use it.
Really?
And then
Yeah.
it goes to monkey. We're starting to get in.
Monkey.
Well, most places now don't let you use repeating numbers
No.
or consecutive numbers
Right.
because they
MySpace 1.
And then you have to use a
Ooh,
symbol.
fuck
and-
you.
Fuck
Um,
you. 56.
you've had a couple of those
Yep.
when you get
Football.
just so irritated with trying to change your password. It turns
Princess.
out to be just fuck this or whatever.
Oh, we got our first name, Michael. Computer.
Hey, one guy that I worked with, his password. So it shows that they monitor and they know because they called him in and he had to talk to his manager and that person's manager. They were concerned because his password was suicidal tendencies.
Oh, wow.
And they're like, you know, are you okay? And they just wanted to, you know, stay
Like,
Well,
no, I
He
like
goes,
the band.
it's a band that I like. Yeah, that's exactly
mean,
what it was.
It's good that they checked on him. It's
Mhm.
odd that they knew what his password was because
Yeah,
normally it
right. It's not that. Yeah, exactly.
Huh.
It's a pet peeve. I can't go to bed with a dirty dish in the sink, not even a spoon in there. And my sons know that. And when they visit and I get up and see that,
They
I
just
raise
get
holy
one-
hell.
Oh, I would totally just have one spoon dirty
Just
in
to
there.
annoy me.
Just
I think
one.
they do it just to annoy me.
I for sure would.
Like there's like, oh, it's just a glass of water. Wash the damn thing. If I wake up and see a dirty dish in the sink, I'm gonna hit the ceiling.
If I ever come over to your house, I'm just gonna lick a spoon and stick it in your sink.
I'm gonna
There's
take
no
a,
danger of that.
I'm gonna take a shit in your sink.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna give
I'm
you.
just kidding. I'm
He
Double
went for
decker.
all out just war. He
I'm just
just-
no, I'm
Horrible.
just-
What a horrible person.
I'm gonna shit in your sink.
no. I think my
Tom would probably do a double decker.
Yep.
Yeah,
Alright.
listen. Well, I will not have you guys over. You
Yeah.
did invite me to your house for Christmas, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
It's just my family. We shit in appliances, you know.
That's your thing. That's your thing. That's what you do.
Just don't do it in the dishwasher. Can you imagine that before you run a load and then
Oh.
it just smears it all over everything?
Oh.
I wouldn't know. I've never had a dishwasher, Miss. What you call a princess? Fancy pants?
Princess of the highest maintenance.
Hey, someone shit in the dishwasher.
Just run it again. Is that all you do? You just keep running it?
No, you just need a
No,
new
you
dishwasher.
unplug it and you put it out on the curb.
Yeah, at that point, it's new dishwasher. I
It'd be
think.
hard to shit in a dishwasher because you got to get your ass really low to the ground.
Well, you could shit and put it in the dishwasher. I mean, you don't have to
No,
actually
no.
shit in it.
Listen, let's just not.
I mean, if
talk
you're
about
getting to
this.
that level, you could just shit in your hand and toss it in there. You know.
like a monkey. Ah!
See, the trick is you got to be down the hallway, have it ready in your hand, so when someone else is closing the dishwasher, you
Oh,
can
just-
quick get it in there and they don't even know.
Just slam dunk it.
I have so
Oh.
can I ask a question? I have
Yeah,
a
go
question.
ahead.
So what's the worst throughout your life job experience or like management experience or just
It was shit.
have you ever
related.
Yeah. What's the worst? What's the worst?
Tom's
time
is
you've ever had?
good.
Yeah.
Couple with shit at McDonald's. A guy, we were getting complaints that the bathroom was smelling, went into the bathroom, and this dude took a shit in the urinal, and he couldn't make it, I guess, because it dribbled shit from the urinal to the toilet, and then his underwear and everything was in the toilet where he
Oh.
finished. Ugh.
Yeah.
But another one, I didn't clean that one up, and I didn't clean this one up because we had a lady who may have had your condition.
Wasn't it? Was her first day? She just started.
Yeah, no, she didn't just start. She
Oh,
was
okay.
working there, and she was sitting on a stool in the bathroom taking drive-through orders.
In the
and-
bathroom or just a
or
stool in the
in
drive-through?
in the drive-through.
Yeah.
She just got up, punched, didn't even punch out, just left. And Tom's like, "Go check it out" or whatever. She shit up her back, out her neck hole, and hit the ceiling tiles with shit.
And just got up and left and never came back.
Never came back. Never picked up her check. Nothing.
Why would you pay her anything?
She was still
Well,
punched
she
in.
was still working. It's
It was
not
her first day.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't.
I
No,
don't
it
know.
wasn't.
It was early on. They took
I
the
thought it
stool away from us. We needed a medical excuse then to sit down.
Well, nobody took the stool away from her. She donated the stool.
I
We
like
had to
how- I
mop
like-
the ceiling tiles.
Well, I
We had to
mean-
get a ceiling tile.
Did
No,
you have to?
I love it. The part that I love about that is McDonald's management saw that situation and said, you know what the problem there was?
The
The
stool."
stool. And there's a pun there.
No,
so
the problem
Fun
was
there, right?
Yeah.
problem was probably that she needed a break and no one would give her a
Yeah.
break. Like she,
Oh,
no,
that's
you're gonna
terrible.
sit there and you're gonna keep until
know,
you get.
Maybe if we remove the stool, Chad
She
and John,
wouldn't have
they won't shit themselves.
They won't shit the
And if they
ceiling.
do, at least it won't go on the ceiling.
Yeah. The
Like, did you have to shut the restaurant down to clean it?
For a
No.
week. No.
It was
It's
tandem
McDonald's.
drive-through,
It's
so we just
McDonald's,
shut
yeah.
down the tandem
Shut the.
part.
Okay, gotcha.
The worst thing I ever saw was I worked at a movie theater. I don't know what is about movie theater, but I swear people just decide to get sick and then go see a movie. But
Okay.
one lady it was like the most innocent person found it. The rule was you find it, you clean it up. Well, she found it. She comes to me. She's like, Brandon, look at this. This lady took a crap on the floor of the bathroom everywhere. Just diarrhea. It was like flooded. And then on the main pile, she put her used tampon on top of it, like a cherry on top.
Just like a fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's an aggressive
And
move.
then because I knew that person, I ran and hid it in a movie and I was watching like Thor or something like that.
Yeah.
And my manager didn't like me at the time. He sought me out and made me clean it up. So it was like,
You had to clean it up.
yeah, there was a
In
bunch
the
of
ladies' room?
there was a bunch of stuff I had.
But you weren't the one that found it.
didn't matter.
I didn't
That's just
clean it
like-
up. I told my
Oh.
bosses. I just said $5.25 an hour is what I
Yeah,
make.
yeah.
You think I'm cleaning that?
Yeah,
I think I'm mopping shit
Yeah.
off the ceiling.
dude.
Oh.
The another dude sat on cheese. He wore like a $1,000 suit to a movie theater, and he sat in some nacho cheese.
Oh no.
And then he came up to me and was like, "Can I talk to your manager or whatever?" He wanted me to literally wipe his butt. He's like, turn around, and he was like this. He's like, you got to clean this up. I was like,
That's some fetish shit.
That's some fetish
I
shit.
stared at him.
That
like,
was not.
He probably put the
wanted-
cheese
he
there
and
put
sat
the
it up.
cheese
Yeah, he
there.
did.
He put it there.
We're old
Yeah.
enough to
Yeah,
I
know.
go,
make
sir,
it
that's
so-
not cheese.
And it probably was at like a Goodwill suit. It probably wasn't even like $1,000.
No,
So
he
soon.
probably wore
No.
his most
Yeah,
expensive
no.
suit, so
Yeah.
he
It
could
makes
get
it
the
harder.
crap.
Yeah.
He got a
ooh.
dry clean from them, but and then another dude, I'm pretty sure
Were
an
there,
old man,
jalapenos in that cheese?
No. pretty sure an old man died
Oh,
at the movie theater. Like not
And he shit
literally,
himself.
but he
Oh.
like, I had never smelled anything so horrible. We had to close the whole theater down because he just couldn't get up, and he was sitting there movie after movie. And finally, we go, "Sir, do you need help?" And he's like, "Yeah." Like it was, I don't even know I don't know, but it was some
Whoa,
weird stuff.
Oh,
weird.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll tell my shit story.
Yeah,
oh,
go.
we're shit stories now.
shit
Is the-
storing it.
All right.
I'm sorry that's the content
that's the
that I
direction
bring.
this
That's
went.
all right.
I bring to this.
When we were when I was working in the hospital and we were doing in the surgical ward, not the ward, but the surgical clinic, and they had a kind of machine that they would go in and it would kind of take out and clean out with the water,
Hmm.
and that thing got full and it exploded on the doctor and myself. And I just had a couple little drops, but this other dude that I worked with had shit all over him. And we're wearing white.
Wow.
And it was just like, oh, right around lunchtime. I couldn't eat lunch that day. It was terrible. And I felt bad. The old man
crazy.
felt horrible, but it wasn't his fault. Those things happen, you know?
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
was somebody
Man.
else's shit too. Oh,
You guys, I don't even have any good shit
Oh,
stories.
come
All
on,
of my
Molly.
shit stories involve Tom.
of course they do.
What?
Well,
Tom,
the,
do you have a good shit
what was
story
it?
about
The,
Molly?
the Thanksgiving or was it Christmas Eve morning?
No, tell
shit?
the Thanksgiving shit
Story.
that you called her in to smell it because
Yeah.
it smelled just like
It
what?
Well,
smelled
there's
just
that
like
one, and there's
Thanksgiving.
also the one where
It smelled just like Thanksgiving.
he was
What
taking.
is Thanksgiving?
It was
smell
like turkey, mashed potatoes,
Okay.
bread. It all was in there. It was
It didn't smell bad then.
no.
We were-
Did it smell bad?
I don't think I actually went in there.
Yes, you
and-
did. I know you did.
Whatever.
Listen,
I do want
no.
I do want a relationship where I can share the smells of my poops with
Yeah.
people, and they're
He-
excited for
That's-
me.
that's
He
a
does
real-
that.
Yeah,
He's
and
like,
they're
"Come and
excited.
smell this," or "Come and look at this.
Yeah.
Check it out."
That's such a guy thing.
Molly,
to do,
is
you
this
know?
blood? Am I?
Oh no, I haven't gotten that one. But there was, I think it was Christmas morning because we had been at your
Merry
aunt's.
Christmas. Wake up in the morning. Come smell my shit.
We had been at your aunt's house, and there's always raw beef and onions and all that stuff, and
Oh
so
boy.
all sorts of fun stuff in your guts. But we were at his parents' house in the morning, and Tom was taking a shower, and his dad had been going to take a shit and heard the shower running, and he had a newspaper in his hand, and he just goes, "Oh, watch this." And he goes upstairs with his newspaper because he thought it would be funny to be sitting on the toilet
When
while
Tom-
Tom was showering when he came out. And then he said, so it's just me and his mom sitting downstairs going, what is he doing? And then we just hear the chaos that ensues. But apparently he sat there and then he was like, oh crap, he's going to be naked. I got to like even the score somehow. So he pulled his pants down. He's sitting there like reading the funnies or whatever. And then Tom brushes his teeth in the shower. So he opened the curtain to throw the toothbrush in the sink and sees his dad. And then freaks
Glasses
out.
on the end of the nose, reading the news.
And then freaks out. And Tom freaking out made his dad laugh and actually shit
Shit.
because he had to. And he shit so bad, all of that raw beef and onion and just all of the weird, nasty stuff. And it smelled so bad that now Tom is
Yep.
down by the drain of the
Trying to
bathtub,
get fresh air,
trying to get
sucking.
fresh air, and he's puking, and his dad is like gagging. He's so downstairs, all we're hearing is oh, and then did you shit? And then all of the gagging, and we're
Oh my
going,
God.
what in the hell? It was
He
one of the
caught me with
single funniest
shampoo
thing.
in my hair.
Well, yeah,
They're
so
staying with
then-
Tom's parents for the time being.
then
That's
Tom
why they're
had
all
to-
together.
then Tom had to finish his shower because he wasn't done washing his hair in that stink.
It was bad. Said he had 5 raw beef and onions, deviled eggs.
Yeah.
Oh.
That
Like
morning.
all of
I
the
feel
stuff.
like your shit smells worse as you get older.
And
Yeah.
yeah, his
Well,
dad's up
whose
there.
Old people's shit are you smelling?
Dude, growing up is like when we would shit, my sisters and brothers, it'd be fine, and then my dad would take a shit, and the whole house would just smell like shit, dude.
That's
Yeah.
your diet too. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has a lot to do with drinking alcohol too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we get those shits. You know, you kind of have the runs after you had a night of drinking, and you get up.
Man,
and you
we
don't
are
know
gonna
whether
make
to
so
throw
many
up or-
people sick with
It's
this
Brandon's
episode.
fault because you know,
I
his IBS brought it on.
We need a disclaimer. Don't be eating while you're watching this.
All right, we could change subjects. That's my bad.
Let's move along.
Yeah.
Have you heard of hogging?
Well, taking up
Hogging?
something like hogging the
Hogging.
Like hog
gorilla?
tying or
Nope.
no?
No,
Oh, that's no. I'm not going to say
it's a
something.
sex competition,
Oh,
and
let
it's
me-
a
let me
it's a
guess. Let me
redone of
guess.
Fuggles, kind of.
Hogging. It's a sex competition. Is it where you can fit the most amount of sausage into your body?
No, I
Nope.
bet it's you have to try to find the ugliest date or something. Those
There
are
you
awful.
go. The
Oh.
biggest.
That is
I believe.
terrible.
Groups have been
Listen,
kept with the
There's
fattest
some
women.
big girls that are beautiful. This isn't cool.
No.
Some guys like big girls.
That's
Yeah.
Well,
right.
they do, but to
Some,
bring
not
someone as a
most,
date
but some.
just because, like,
Yeah, and then
Oh
you
my
show the
And then-
pictures.
and then I think they normally end up shaming them and
You know,
like,
if you want to
I
date
don't
me
know.
because of a specific feature, I'm okay with that.
Like a
Yeah.
well, but
fetish.
this isn't.
Yeah.
They're not actually wanting to date these people. They're just bringing
Oh.
them because they're fat.
They're banging them.
So it's terrible.
Yeah, but is anybody else dating them?
It's a contest.
I don't know.
I don't know.
If
I'm-
both
I'm
parties are
just-
trying to find
yeah.
like
It's.
I
not
mean,
like
every
a-
relationship you give, there's a give and a take, right?
right. But this
And
isn't a
theirs is
relationship. This is
I know,
just.
I'm just-
This is literally just.
I'm being
mean.
facetious. Yeah.
Yeah.
but-
I don't know. Both people agreed to sex. So what was?
I know, but throwing
Yeah.
a hog in, that's kind of disrespectful. human
Throw a
being.
hug in.
Mm.
I've heard of a game called Fuggles, but that's just the
I
ugliest
don't know what
person.
that is. Fuggles?
Fuggles is supposed to be ugly, not biggest.
Well,
So maybe it's different.
I used to work with a
Hey
company.
William, you want to go on a date with me next weekend?
Nope.
Speaking
She's
of-
playing
Nope.
Fuggles.
Nope. You're not hot enough.
She fucks
And
on
you're
the first
too
date
old.
though.
She does?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Molly.
No. Get out of here.
Molly's a little bit of a whore.
Yeah.
Just
Just
gotta
gets
at
it
least
right.
get to date 2.
Oh
Oh.
come on. Wish.
Classic.
Okay, last
Yeah.
week we had the bucket list man. You remember the bucket list man who got arrested? He's terminally ill. His bucket list was to moon a speed trap,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
and he
Did
got
he do it?
arrested.
Oh yeah.
We got an update on.
Oh, what has he
Okay.
done now?
Somebody did something for him.
Oh,
They painted a mural.
of him mooning?
No, Bart
Yes.
Simpson mooning
Oh.
for the guy with police coming to take him down.
Oh,
Look at that.
where did they paint
I
that?
wish they did the guy.
Well,
Well, Bart
guys,
Simpson is.
I know he's way more iconic. It's just,
yeah.
it's funny.
I think it's more acceptable to have a cartoon mooning than.
I was diagnosed on the 19th of October with
Wow.
a
That
terminal,
was in
very
England.
much life-limiting condition known as multi-system atrophy, MSA for short.
I don't know what.
I
That's about.
decided with my wife's help to compile a
Anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't
enough
need
of
that.
Bringing
guy.
us down, guy.
What the hell, guy? No, so they got the mural for him. I thought that was pretty cool.
That is cool.
You ever hear of the Beer River in Hawaii?
Beer
River.
River.
Yeah,
No.
it's Beer River.
Is it actual beer?
It's alcoholic. Something is
Really?
going on.
There's something in there that's bad and fermented, so it's making the water alcoholic.
Smells like beer.
Oh, it's
So
Someone
this
said-
isn't a man-made thing.
No,
Well, I'm sure it has something. to
There
do with
has
us,
to be
but
something real fermented,
Oahu.
nasty in there somewhere.
you think it was a beer pub, but
Can fish
no.
get drunk?
I
yes,
believe
I
so.
think
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
And they breathe the
Laboratory
water.
found 1.2% of the water is alcoholic.
What if that was like the key
Is it
to?
outside of a
liquor?
bar or something?
What if that was the key to saving the Great Barrier Reef?
You got to just
Yeah.
You just got to put booze in the water.
get the right
Yeah.
people.
Does it say
Yeah,
how it got that way?
Not really. They're kind of wondering, but
Someone's
they
got to
know.
be dumping stuff in there.
Yeah, that's what they're worried about.
Well, can
here.
you drink it?
No,
You can get drunk. Yeah. Why not?
It just sounds.
You're
like
gonna
a-
drink.
No, I'm not. But some people that might not have money for beer, like homeless people, and they could drink some of that shit. And
Yeah,
get
and then
So
you
it's like
find out later
one-
what's actually causing it.
Oh, you
One
might get a
quarter as potent
parasite.
as beer.
Huh.
One. So if you drank it, you'd probably stay hydrated and
You have
wouldn't
to
get
drink a
hungover.
lot. Is it salt water though?
No,
Have you guys ever
It's
been
a
to
river.
Hawaii?
no,
No.
no.
I went once and
Ooh,
There-
fancy.
no, it was
Ooh.
and we did the road to Hana, I believe that's what it's called. And our tour guide was he was like my dad's age, like 55 to 60. And this dude was in the best shape. He'd survived cancer. He used to be a prison guard,
Mhm.
and he was just taking us around and doing 60-year-old just doing cliff dives off of
Nice.
like 60-foot things. He's like, oh, but you have to be perfect on this one. So it was just, I've never seen anybody
Wow.
like that before.
That's
Impressive.
crazy. That's cool.
They're all just so they're very chill out there.
I've heard that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I
mind
would
living
love to
out
visit
there.
Hawaii sometime.
it's
Yeah, because next
incredible.
day it's going to be fucking gorgeous and
Yeah.
perfect.
Do
out.
you think that our
It's incredible.
sponsor can sponsor us a trip to Hawaii? So
If he can do his whole company a trip to Mexico,
why don't you get on that? Why don't you call it? Don't call Roy at 3 a.m. Call him at a reasonable hour.
well, Roy's got to come too.
Of course.
Need somebody to buy shit while we're down there.
Roy's cool,
Or out-
dude.
Roy is awesome. All right, Molly wanted to bring this story up for the new fashion trend.
Did I?
Oh,
I did
no.
not want to bring this up because I don't even think
you
it's a
gave
real.
it to me.
No, William did.
Oh, William did.
Oh yeah.
The buck teeth.
I don't think
Squirrel
this is
teeth.
actually a real
what
trend.
is going on in our world?
It's supposed to make them look more feminine. I sent
No,
that to
I
you.
don't think this is
Yeah,
a real
it's kinda
thing. I think
sassy.
it's one person posting. There's no
No.
way.
How do
It's
you,
one person who's selling those teeth.
There's no way.
what does a blowjob look like with those?
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
no, it's scary.
I want to suck your dick.
No, that's a fang.
She's got a-
I know.
I mean, that'd be
No,
a
that's
fetish
so
thing.
she can Eiffel Tower two dudes and they don't have to touch.
Right.
They got
just
the
go on either
separator.
side.
No. Uh-uh.
That's a barrier.
I bet her tongue is pierced too.
You wouldn't be able to talk. You wouldn't be able to do anything
Yeah, how would you talk?
because you gotta like
I
you
don't
have to like constantly have your bottom lip like under so that it,
Ki-
Yeah.
the trend now for like younger people is just to dress like you're homeless.
Is that why
You
you
ever
look
noticed
that
with
way?
the
Yeah.
real baggy ripped.
Yeah, it's
like-
like I sort of like it's like to convince people that you struggled. I almost feel like it's subconscious.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I make that's like my own reasoning behind it, but I think it's funny. I see like younger people walking. I'm like, yeah, they're wearing like big ass clothes.
I mean, for me, it's always like comfort over anything. So I
Yes.
mean, that kind of stuff is probably comfortable.
I'm talking
Yeah.
like jeans that are like 80
Oh,
pounds, like the huge
Yeah,
jeans
no.
and
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's not like sweatpants or anything like that,
I'm more of a victim than you.
That's
You're playing the victim.
Yeah, that's it. All right. All right, comedians. Is 69 funny anymore? Because somebody is trying to shut it down, saying it is not funny anymore.
Well,
why?
if it's presented the right way, it
The
can be
joke is
real
dead.
funny.
it's like everything.
They
Yeah.
said Elon Musk basically killed it
Why?
doing his.
How?
Yeah, due to inflation.
Well,
420
you
has
saw
gone
the
up
whole
by
69 thing in what was the Squid Games? You saw that. That wasn't funny at all. That was the
Mm.
most funny, unfunny reference to 69.
Yeah.
Y'all saw Squid Games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Remember when the VIPs came to visit?
Mhm.
And that well, he put all that money on the guy 69.
Yep.
And then
Oh.
then he bet on 96 after 69,
Yep.
hung himself.
That guy was just a creeper.
Uh-huh.
He was
so.
horrible.
Yeah.
But like that was really bad. That's like that's not funny. That wasn't funny.
No,
Mhm.
I thought the show was
It's
very
kind of
interesting, though.
immature. Like that's something like a teenager. 69.
It is immature.
You get a kick out of that when you're a young kid, but like, as an alpha, I prefer to stand when
Oh
I'm
my
getting blown.
gosh. Wow, William.
Not bad, dude.
No, I'm not even
I'm
gonna.
sorry. I hope
Nope.
your family's not watching.
Oh, it's all good.
Molly, cut that part out.
All right. So is it funny? Is it dead?
I think most of the time, no. Most of the time, people who say like 69 are people who aren't funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're at a bar, like, excuse you.
Mhm.
It's like they just don't have anything else to say.
Right.
Okay. I don't think I've made a 69 joke in a long time. Trying to remember.
No, and you're right. I mean, people that make the 69 jokes always get just the eye roll. Like,
Do you
the,
know how
"Oh,"
you say
like, really?
69 in Chinese?
Oh.
No, seriously.
69.
Tu can chu.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Yeah, the people that constantly point it out whenever it comes up, though. Yeah, you're right. It is kind of like childish.
You know what a
Really.
71 is?
What's that?
And then there's William.
It's a 69 with 2 fingers in the ass.
And Molly wants a 74.
She wants a 70. Ooh. Look, I'm not going to ask
70
her.
fist.
70.
I'm not going to ask her to do it today. But if you watch some of our older episodes,
She can get that
she
whole
can
fist
put
in her
whole
mouth.
fist in her mouth. I'm not kidding.
It's
I
beautiful.
thought we were going somewhere completely different with that sentence.
I know.
But that's quite a trick, man.
It is. I cannot.
She did that for the Michael Palisak episode, didn't she? We thought that's the last
He
one. she
made
did.
me do it
Have you
lots of
always
times.
been able to do it, or you just have you practiced?
Once we started
I've
dating,
never practiced it. I think it just happened. I don't know how I did it the first
You
time.
got big mouth. You got a big-
Small
I can,
hands or big mouth?
it
Is
like
the-
unhinges. I can
Yeah.
like
Unhinge,
yeah.
She can unhinge her jaw, right? Right? She's a keeper.
I'm standing for the blowjob tonight.
I think one time Tom or someone was making fun of how big I yawn because
Yeah, it's
when I
crazy.
yawn, and someone probably said you could probably stick your whole foot in it. I tried it and I could. I think that's how it
from
happened.
a outside perspective, it doesn't look like you have a big mouth.
No, it doesn't look normal, but you should see when she unhinges. It's quite an
Yeah.
accomplishment.
Yeah.
You know, and like I don't want to make it like a where we do it too often. Watch the Michael.
Sure, no, I
Palisak.
will. If you start a
episode.
spin-off podcast, call it Unhinged.
Right.
Sounds reptilian though, huh? Like a snake unhinges their jaw.
Call it unhinged and
swallow a calf.
see what things I can fit in my mouth.
Yeah, honestly, that could be the tick. That could be a segment.
No,
That
I
could be a
think
new
that's
segment.
the only.
Yeah, that's my
It's an
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Yeah. Ooh, what can she fit in her mouth today?
Mom's got an only.
You gotta have Mr. Miyagi. Right
She
there.
apologized
Next
Yeah.
to, like presenting.
He can be holding the yeah. Okay.
She apologized like 4 times last night for the length of her toenails.
Oh, Molly, are you letting those talons grow?
No, you know what? Tom
Here's
doesn't
her
like
excuse. I've been waiting for this.
Tom doesn't like the sound of fingernail clipping. It like gets under his skin.
Why?
It irritates
you-
him. Just the sound
for
of
other
the
people or
clipping
you? For
fingernails.
other
He just
people.
doesn't like the sound.
I don't
period.
mind it.
So every time I think of it, I'm like by him, and I'm like, well, it's gonna irritate him. And then-
Yes, irritate him. Why? How many things does he do to irritate you?
you're right.
It's
I
a
probably
little
should
bit of
just.
payback.
I
Shut
probably
up,
should.
Will.
I probably should save and just do one every like day, or just do one an hour,
No,
Flip it,
do it
right
all
as
at
he's
once.
about to fall asleep.
The
Just do
birds
it
are all
over the
going
top.
or right
crazy.
before he eats.
Yeah.
She's one that will do 50 clicks per fingernail to get it like perfect.
very thorough.
And that's why it's annoying because it's like it never ends.
Do you have a sound that you hate?
Yeah.
I hate when girls have long nails and then they like lightly rub them and tap them. I don't know why.
Oh, the-
yeah.
Oh,
when
it's
they-
like the ASMR stuff.
Yeah, I hate the ASMR stuff.
Yeah.
I
hate.
hate it. Well, one, I don't get it. Like, if you like it, fine. But I don't. There's like people who that's what they do all day, and people just sit there and listen to it. I don't get it.
Do you ever
It's very
scroll through TikTok
relaxing.
late at
Yeah.
night and it's just all those like
Yeah.
live
Mhm.
people doing different ASMRs?
Or like girls just
It's-
going.
That's
and-
so
That's
obnoxious.
ridiculous.
You know what fascinates me though are some of the when they first started doing ASMR, there was a bunch of them where it was like mukbang. Basically, it was them like eating food into the microphones.
Yeah.
You could hear and there was one. It was an Asian woman who ate like chicken, and it was like
Whole chickens.
it was insane. It was impressive just watching her put down that much food
Wow.
too for her.
Yeah.
She was a tiny little
Listen,
like
it couldn't have been as impressive as Tom eating chicken. Do you have that clip? Can we run that? You have to see this.
Do you
Yeah.
really want me to bring it up
Yes,
again?
bring it up, please.
I have a request. If I ever get to come back on this,
Yo,
we should do an ASMR episode, and I'll bring a bunch of stuff. We could just do the podcast as we do ASMR.
We could do that
Yeah.
as like a.
Yes, we
we'll just mesmerize people.
Yes.
So I have a friend who would come in as a. Oh yeah, it's playing already. This is Tom eating chicken.
He's got another one.
He didn't show it, but he also takes his teeth out to eat. When he's serious.
Takes his teeth out.
He's missing his two front eye teeth, so he's got a retainer. That's when you know he's serious.
Go ahead, deep throat that chicken, boy. Oh, that boy loves chicken.
I like the bone.
The fact that he's shirtless makes it.
Yes,
I
it
ate the
makes it
bone.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Make some
I ate
bone.
the bone. So we did this in response
Watch,
to
he's
the,
going to use the chicken to scratch
Yeah.
himself.
we did that in response to the Peyton Manning clip that everyone was going crazy about because he was
Eating the
eating chicken
chicken.
like crazy.
Is that on TikTok?
Should be.
Yeah.
All right. No place is sacred anymore. Addiction, the phones. People are starting to get pissed. It's too
Can you
nuts.
say that a little lower there?
What's that?
No place is sacred.
No place is sacred.
No ASMR.
Stop it.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Mhm.
40% of adults check their phone after banging.
Huh.
Really?
More than half say their legs and butt have gone numb on the toilet.
Huh.
See, it's
That's yeah.
become
That's
such
me.
an addiction.
That's me. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's the numb
Checking
part.
it at
Yeah,
funerals.
well, you have a condition.
No.
I mean, the phone doesn't help for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
9 in 10 people use it while walking on sidewalk.
I actually
Well, I
like.
see that all the time. It
I-
bothers me.
Yeah, I feel like I can't even go to the bathroom unless I have my phone sometimes.
Right.
It's-
No.
What
Yeah.
happens if you have you ever gone to work and forgotten your cell phone at home?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Do you feel like
Naked.
you can't make
Yeah.
it through the day?
I didn't have it at work one time, and I was really upset because I
Yeah.
wanted to send a clip. I was talking to comic, but I was like, yeah, no, it's.
Well, I didn't have it, and I was like, man, I can't even like message anyone
You
or
couldn't have Tom bring it to you?
no. He was working too.
Oh.
Well, no, the intake officer puts your phone away till you make bail.
So you make bail. Molly, do tell.
There's no story.
Okay.
But it just we've become so addicted to our phones and so you're living through your phone, through social
Yeah,
media,
it's not
through whatever.
sanitary.
It's not healthy.
Do you think if they give prisoners phones, it would reduce the amount of violence in prison?
Probably.
Because they could like watch porn, or like, what if they made an app for like prison friend finder or like relation? You're swiping on other inmates.
I
and you're
know some prisons you can get like iPads and stuff. They limit what you can do on there. You
Mhm.
don't get like the internet access, but you can get the apps and
Mhm.
like you can have like email access
Sure.
and stuff.
So they let prisoners use iPads.
Yeah. They don't have internet access. I think they're shut down. You have to have the app approved or you have to pay for whatever app or service through like I think
Oh, the jail, like buying books.
yeah, I think it's like that. But you still can get it.
That's
But you
cool.
know, there's going to be some thievery and people going to get beat up for their iPad or whatever. Probably not good.
You have to do that on rec
then you
time.
And then you could kind of run
I
your
just-
criminal empire from inside.
Well, that's why they don't. Yeah, that's why they don't give them the phones, because they can do that. But I guess
Right.
I was just. It's just a
That's why
thought.
they don't have internet access on
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, but you have people that visit, and like when those mobsters would be locked up, how they would run their empire on, you can see that guy about the thing about the guy. Yeah, well, you got to take care of that. Have that other guy, the first guy, the second guy, have them talk to the third guy, and then, take it from there. You know what I'm saying?
All
Very
right, we
William.
got the world's biggest penis guy update.
Oh,
No.
okay.
So it's an update on him. He went on a morning show, and this
I'm
is
on
them.
this show.
pulled it out?
dog.
All right.
He's showing them a picture of it.
Wait, he showed them a picture?
That guy
So
looks
now you no
so
longer
gay
have to
when he
compare
looked
to
at
these
it.
objects.
Did you
Look
see
at her face.
Whoa.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And
The
it's
guy
the
shakes
end of
his
the-
hand.
Congratulations. Look at this.
Fire. So now you no longer have to
How
compare
long
to
is
these
this?
objects.
How big is it?
Now you know
13
why
and a
what?
half.
Congratulations.
Compare it
I
to
don't know.
these
It's in
objects.
meters.
Oh.
It's in meters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do the conversion. What is it?
That woman's face.
That,
Look at the guy.
yeah.
He's
Whoa.
dead.
13 and a half inches.
They're both showing him that they'll try to fit it in their mouth. Look at her.
Yeah.
See how Molly, show him.
You're disgusting.
I know. I'm
I
sorry.
thought that was-
I apologize.
Now that's a woman who was not offended as he can send dick pics.
Well,
Deal?
He's the one you want to catch on a
He
No,
can
weekend.
send
I don't
me a
want-
dick pic.
I don't want that picture.
You
didn't
don't want it?
mind.
They had him on and they probably agreed ahead of time to let him show them. The
I don't
picture.
know. That looked pretty candid.
Well, yeah, because they hadn't seen it yet.
Oh, that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure they agreed to. I'm sure they had that set up ahead of time.
Oh, don't worry. So we got let's see here.
You
What do
don't
we
just
wanna
come
do?
on to like a TV show and go, look.
Brown Friday. Let's end with Brown Friday.
Brown
Anybody
Friday?
guess what Brown Friday is?
It's like Black Friday, but it's brown.
It's gonna be.
Whoops.
It's something with shit.
It's
Oh,
that was my
Brandon.
first thought. That was my
Brandon.
first. It, was,
Yeah,
it
it's
seemed
gonna be a
fitting
shit
to
story.
end it that way.
The Brandon show.
Yeah.
That's what
It's like he
plumbers
knew this
call
was
the
gonna be-
Friday after Thanksgiving.
Clogged up toilets. The toilet's clogged.
Yeah, I bet
Brown
they get lots of
Friday.
calls. There you go.
They're just
Increased
revving up.
sewage.
It's the plumber's favorite holiday.
It's not their favorite.
Well, but they make a lot of money, I'm sure. doing
Plumbers
home
like
calls.
to install sinks. They don't like to
Well,
deal
but
with
come
shit.
on, it's
That's
the
part of their
holidays.
job.
They get to charge extra because it's
That's right.
holiday pay. They get a lot of extra money. It probably makes their
They
whole
probably
year.
get a free meal also.
Yeah.
Why not?
One of the largest
Yeah.
plumbing
All
and
the
repair.
leftovers here. Here you go.
Mhm.
Take some.
Yeah, it's
Come over
definitely.
here and
This is
snake
what clogged
shit
my
out.
toilet. Yeah.
You know, you could also call that guy with the huge penis to snake out your toilet.
It ain't going down there no matter how far you hard you flush it.
No, he just shows a picture of it to the toilet, and the
And
toilet
God.
flushes.
And the toilet goes, "Ah!"
Oh, we got some tips for over Thanksgiving. Never pour grease or turkey drippings or cooking oil down the drains.
Right.
Yep.
No potato peels, poultry skins, bones, rice. Okay, pasta.
Don't put those in the garbage disposal either. They'll jam up your disposal.
Make sure the
Okay,
garbage
I would know.
disposal
I'm not rich. I don't have a garbage disposal.
is running when you use food scraps. Molly installed our garbage disposal.
I did.
Yeah,
Good
she
for you.
did.
All right, favorite Thanksgiving food, least favorite Thanksgiving food.
Ooh,
Favorite.
stuffing.
I like turkey, but my least favorite is the sweet potato. It's too sweet.
Yeah.
We've already talked about that.
Yeah,
I mean, I like
fine.
yams, but I don't need all that other shit in there.
I don't like the
Ugh.
ones that have the marshmallows on top because I don't like
Oh, come
marshmallows.
on.
I don't like
I'm
marshmallows.
I'm not
Brown
huge. I'm not
sugar.
huge on Thanksgiving food. I'm not huge on stuffing. I mean, I'm fine with stuffing. I like it, but I wouldn't eat other things than Thanksgiving. I used to get made fun of constantly as a kid because my favorite thing is that cranberry that comes in a can.
Me too.
I love
and
that.
you put it in the fridge so where it stays
Dude,
molded, and then you cut it in
we
slices.
had Friendsgiving in college, so we all brought food. And my contribution was that, and they didn't even put it out, and then they just all passed it around and made fun of me, and as nobody
Oh, I
wanted to
love it.
try.
And you were
it.
like, I want to
love
eat
it.
that.
I was actually upset. I was like,
Hey,
I
well,
love the jelly cranberry because, like the regular cranberry, there. Oh, I made it myself.
yeah,
It's a bit much, but you put it in
it's
the
just
fridge.
like sugar fruit snack cranberry.
We
is
have
what
Put
to-
it in the
is.
fridge, and it'll maintain the shape
Yeah.
of the can.
Yeah.
And then you bring it out, and then
Yeah.
you just cut it in slices.
It I often wonder what is that actually.
I
Dude,
mean,
it's
it's-
ocean spray, man. It's gotta be good.
It's cranberry concentrate that's
Yeah.
turned into a gel. We have to have that at every
Oh,
Thanksgiving
me too.
at my aunt's house, and my uncle loves just taking it out with the shape of the can still, and then slicing it on the roofs. One year,
I'm the only one who eats that.
one of my aunts took it out and then mashed it up with a fork so it looked, in her opinion, pretty. And my uncle got so mad.
No,
We had to
yeah.
go out to the store and get another
Yeah.
can. And if it has to have the grooves in it,
Yeah,
And
that's
you
the way
cut
you
it
eat
into
it.
slices.
Because then you can
Yeah.
just I just
Cut
cut
a
I cut a
chunk.
chunk that I want,
That's it.
and then you
That's
put
it.
a,
I'm with you.
you
Brian.
put a
I'm
little
with
bit
you.
with turkey, and then
Yep.
it makes the turkey a little bit more
And you know, it
moist.
mixes well with if you have rice and gravy, it mixes so well with the rice and gravy too.
at
from the
Thanksgiving, you have
turkey.
rice.
Sometimes with rice, We have
I love
rice
sweet
and
corn.
mashed potatoes
Sweet corn's
and
amazing.
sweet potato.
See,
We got a lot
my
of shit.
least favorite thing probably is those cranberries.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
most
me
The
people.
cranberries or the cranberry sauce. It's two different things.
Both.
Okay.
I don't like cranberry. It's too
What,
tart.
you like cranberry juice?
Sometimes
You live in Wisconsin. There's a cranberry festival here.
I don't like it.
Do you know how they grow? Like in a bog?
Yeah, I've seen it.
No, I'm not a fan of that. I don't.
Well, you got to put a lot of sugar in it, otherwise. It
But I
tastes
love
like shit.
stuffing.
My
Just
least
give me a
favorite
plate of
Thanksgiving
stuffing.
food is when people try out new recipes on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I've had people do like seafood stuffing, or
That's true.
they doctor
What do you
something up.
Now
do
you,
to
you
my
have to
stuff?
ruin the stuffing for the rest of us.
Yeah.
Poor
Margaret.
Tom, if anyone messes with like a deviled egg, what do you got to put celery in the deviled egg for?
Yeah, what the
Come
fuck
on,
you doing
you
with an
ruined it.
olive?
Listen,
The hell out of here.
I think, especially from Louisiana, when you're talking about that, my mom used to have the oyster stuffing and stuff like that. Stuffing, I could take it or leave it. To be honest with you,
Oh, I like
Yeah,
I
that's
love
the
it.
same. I'm the same way. Like I'll get a little bit, but I've never got why people I know just love it.
For
To
me,
it's just
It's between that and the green bean casserole.
Right.
If I had a plate with just the green bean casserole and stuffing on it, I'd be happy. That's all I need.
my sister one year brought in a green bean casserole, and she called it a mock artichoke casserole. Which, like, you ever eat a stuffed artichoke?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was green bean casserole, but it had breadcrumbs and it had cheese. Oh my god! I wish
Instead
I had
of
that
the
recipe.
French fried onions?
Yeah, instead of the French fried
I
onion.
like the French
It
fried
was
onions.
so.
I like the French fries.
Yeah, you gotta do that.
I'd add those on too.
You guys do mac and cheese ears?
Nope.
We don't, and I wish we did. I'll always
Yeah.
love mac.
I've
and
heard
cheese.
that.
But
Mac
you know
and
what?
cheese is
The,
good.
the funny thing is, with my family, when we all get together, someone will bring a dish. So someone might bring it. You know, there's no menu
there's no
set.
order.
Mhm.
People bring. My family, we bring dishes. When I had a Christmas dinner with my ex-wife's family, with Sicilian from Jersey, they charge money.
Really?
Said we're gonna have. Yeah, this was way back when we first married, like 1981. We're gonna have a traditional Italian Christmas Eve dinner, $10 a head. And we had a baby at the time. So it's like $30 for what? Spaghetti with anchovies and fish? That doesn't sound
Ew.
good. Right.
Who
This
puts
isn't,
anchovies in spaghetti?
this isn't the traditional Italian Sicilian.
They put anchovies
It's
in
the
spaghetti?
5 fishes. Yeah. You don't taste it. It really wasn't that bad, but the thought of it.
Like the
ugh.
full anchovy,
It
or is
cooks
it?
down. It's,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the thing is, it's like it's traditional. All right, but in my family, we bring a dish. We don't charge
Right.
money.
Everyone brings
Yeah.
something.
This is a family dinner.
Yeah.
It's the holidays. They,
Yeah.
they own restaurants too. And the way her mom said it, $10 a head. For the baby, the baby's on a formula. The baby's on the tit.
Baby's not eating anything.
No, he's not eating anything. $10 a head.
He's got a head, don't he?
That's it. You bring him
Yeah.
with that head, and he's gonna pay.
Ours is just anybody can come to ours, and whoever's
Yeah.
hosting kind of just takes that responsibility and asks people to bring stuff. But
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, and we bring dishes in my family.
Bring an
We don't
entree, bring a main
charge
dish, bring
people.
a
Right.
dessert, bring
Yeah.
a,
Nope.
Right.
Mine's still
What kind
going.
of desserts? Oh, I
At
like a good
Thanksgiving?
peach cobbler.
I eat pumpkin pie.
Ooh.
pumpkin
I love
pie.
it. I love apple crisp.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Ooh, that's like a peach cobbler
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah, apple crisp. Can you make it?
No,
Who makes it? Your mama?
somebody.
Somebody. I
I
hope
just show up
somebody
and-
brings what I like.
Yeah.
I just show up to put on the feed
You know,
bag. I
you
don't
Yeah.
care how
You
it
can't
gets
go
there.
wrong if you bring some wine.
I
you
know how to cook. I can cook, but I don't think you necessarily want me cooking. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll
Tom's a
learn.
great cook. My aunt started just telling Tom to bring whatever, like
Calls me.
just have Tom make the food.
So
And
wait,
they wouldn't let me, they didn't ever want me to cook anything. I was
Why
like, I
is
can
that?
cook too, because
Tom, can
is,
she cook? Is she a
Tom's
great
a
cook?
really good cook.
She said you're a really good cook. Is she a really good cook? Tom?
he never gets to taste my cooking because he always cooks because he's good at it.
Oh, the best chefs.
Lucky.
are men.
Hey, I'd love that.
Yeah.
And do you do the dishes?
Yes.
I had a girl.
Clips her toenails, keeps them real nice for me.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, she hasn't. They're kind of getting overgrown.
No,
Those toenails are looking like those beaver teeth about now.
no, they're fine.
They were good. All right, Brandon, where can we find all your stuff and get a hold of you? See your shows coming up?
For sure. I don't know when this being posted.
Wednesday night.
This is Wednesday. So yeah, Saturday 27th. You can find me at Copper Comedy at Dugout 54. It starts at 8 p.m. It's $10. Otherwise, December 21st, I'm at X-Ray Arcade for a show there. I believe that starts at 8 as well. You can find me online on YouTube at Brandon Wein, WEIN, or Brandon Wein _ WEIN on TikTok or Instagram. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thanks for coming on,
Yeah,
Molly.
I appreciate
what should
you
they
guys.
do?
Thanks for having me.
They should like and share. We're everywhere at Off the Rails TM.
That's my girl.
Yeah, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We need to add TikTok on there. Go to offtherailstm.com. Buy some tickets for our comedy show. It goes to a great cause. And we have some great comedians coming. And while you're there, go click that Amazon link. Go get your Christmas shopping done. We get a little bit of kickback. It's the best way to support us. Well, it's a way to support us.
Don't cost you nothing.
Don't cost
Yeah.
nothing.
Just go through our website. I'm doing that as well for my Christmas shopping.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna click through us. So
You got a
Great.
kernel on your face.
There we go.
Popcorn. We didn't get to the last story, though.
What story?
sex robot.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck, Tom.
You can't tease a new sex robot story like that and then not pull it up.
Sex robot.
I closed everything out.
Okay,
Oh,
next time.
Okay.
It's all right. We
I was going
barely
to tell you to
noticed.
do it in the deep voice.
People are going to be disappointed.
Sex robot. Yeah,
You
baby.
falsely advertised sex robots.
Can I do an outro with the deep voice?
Sure.
Do it?
Oh, yeah. Check.
Hello, yes. Yes. You've been watching Off the Rails.
Yes, Satan.
You've been watching Off the Rails with Tom, Molly, and Will. My name's Brandon. Have a great night, bitch.
Excellent.
Hey, and remember,
We're
We're
not.
not good enough.
Nope. We should do that every time.
I know.
Every time.
honest.